Hello, my name is Jacob, and I am from Argentina. I graduated from university last year with a degree in business. After graduation, I started looking for a job. I wanted to work for a big company and have a successful career. However, I faced a big problem. My English was not very good. Many job interviews required English skills, and I felt very frustrated because I couldn't communicate well in English. This is my English learning story. Decision to learn English. I decided that I needed to improve my English to get a suitable job. I knew it would be a long journey, but I was determined. To expand my career options, I wanted to learn English. I was nervous and afraid of making mistakes, but I knew I had to start somewhere. Watching movies in English. One day, I decided to watch a movie in English. The movie was about a young boy who wanted to become a magician. He faced many challenges, but never gave up. Watching this movie helped me in two ways. First, I learned new words and phrases. I wrote down the words I didn't know and looked them up later. Second, I felt inspired to keep trying, just like the boy in the movie. His perseverance motivated me to continue my English learning journey. Listening to English songs. I also started listening to English songs every morning while getting ready for the day. At first, I didn't understand all the words, but I enjoyed the music. Slowly, I began to recognize words and understand their meanings. This daily practice helped me significantly. One of my favorite songs was Imagine by John Lennon. The simple lyrics and beautiful melody made it easier for me to understand and learn new words. Reading short stories. Reading short stories was another activity that helped me improve my English. I started with straightforward books. One of my favorite stories was about a girl who found a magic key that could open any door. The story was exciting and kept me interested. More importantly, I learned many new words. When I found a difficult word, I tried to guess its meaning from the other words around it. This method helped me build my vocabulary. Finding a practice partner. Speaking is a crucial part of learning any language. Communicating in a new language is scary but helpful. I found a friend who also wanted to practice English. His name was Lucas. We decided to meet once a week and talk only in English. At first, it was difficult, and we made many mistakes. We laughed at our mistakes and corrected each other. Over time, we became more confident and fluent. These practice sessions were very helpful, and we also became excellent friends. Writing in English. Writing is another skill you need to practice. I started by writing simple sentences and short paragraphs. I kept a diary in English and wrote about my day, my feelings, and my plans. I remember writing about a trip to the mountains. It was a simple story, but it helped me practice using new words and sentences. Writing regularly improved my grammar and sentence structure. I also asked Lucas to read my diary entries and give me feedback. This helped me improve even more. Watching TV shows with subtitles. Watching English TV shows can also help you improve your listening and speaking skills. I chose shows with subtitles in English so I could read the words while listening to them. One of my favorite shows was about a group of friends living in a big city. The show was amusing and easy to understand. Watching it helped me learn how people speak in everyday situations. I also picked up new phrases and expressions. I would pause the show and repeat the sentences to practice my pronunciation. Joining a language club. Joining an English class or a language club can be very helpful. You will meet other people who are learning English, and you can practice together. I joined a local language club where people from different countries came to practice English. We played games, read stories, and talked about many topics. This was a wonderful way to learn and make new friends. Using online resources. Using online resources is another effective way to learn English. There are many websites, apps, and videos that can help you. I found an app that had short lessons on different topics. The app also had quizzes to test my knowledge. Using this app every day helped me improve my English. I could practice anytime and anywhere. Setting goals. It's important to set goals for your learning. Decide what you want to achieve and make a plan. For example, you can set a goal to learn 5 new words every day or to read 1 book a month. I set a goal to write a short story in English. I worked on it every day, and after a month, I had written my first story in English. Setting goals kept me motivated and focused. Not being afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. When you make a mistake, you learn something new. I remember the first time I tried to order food in English. I went to a restaurant and tried to order a burger and fries. I made many mistakes, but the person at the restaurant was kind and helped me. Surrounding yourself with English. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Change the language settings on your phone and computer to English. Listen to English radio stations and watch English news. Talking to yourself in English. One day, I met a woman who spoke English very well. She told me that she learned English by talking to herself. At first, I thought it was strange, but I decided to try it. I started by describing what I was doing in English. Talking to myself helped me practice speaking and think in English. Learning about English-speaking culture. It's also helpful to learn about the culture of English-speaking countries. Understanding the culture can help you understand the language better. I learned about different holidays and traditions in English-speaking countries, which made learning English more intriguing and enjoyable. Finding what works best for you. Everyone learns differently, so try different methods and see what helps you the most. I found that a combination of methods worked best for me. I listened to music, read books, wrote stories, and practiced speaking with friends. This variety kept me engaged and made learning English more fun. Practicing grammar and vocabulary. Understanding grammar rules helps you construct sentences correctly. I used an app that provided daily grammar lessons and quizzes. Practicing grammar regularly helped me improve my writing and speaking accuracy. I also kept a vocabulary notebook where I wrote down new words and their meanings. Immersing yourself in an English-speaking environment. If possible, travel to an English-speaking country. Immersing yourself in an environment where everyone speaks English forces you to use the language in real-life situations. Thinking in English. Learn to think in English. This might sound difficult, but it's very effective. Thinking in your native language and translating slows you down. Try to think directly in English, using language learning games and activities. There are many games designed to help you learn English in a relaxing way. I enjoyed playing a word-building game on my phone. It was not only entertaining, but also helped me learn new words. Finding a mentor or tutor. A mentor can provide personalized feedback and help you focus on areas that need improvement. I had a tutor who corrected my mistakes and gave me valuable advice. Engaging in English immersion days. Dedicate a day where you only use English for all your activities. I tried this once a week. It was challenging but very rewarding. Creating a study group. A study group with friends who are also learning English can help. You can meet regularly to practice speaking, discuss books, and help each other with difficult topics. I formed a study group with 3 friends from my language club, using social media to connect with English speakers. Follow English language pages, join groups, and participate in discussions on social media. Listening to English audiobooks. Audiobooks are a wonderful way to improve your listening skills and enjoy stories. Choose books that interest you and listen to them during your free time. Keeping a vocabulary notebook. Write down new words and phrases along with their meanings and example sentences. Review this notebook regularly to reinforce your learning. Attending English workshops and seminars. I attended a pronunciation workshop once. It was very helpful in correcting my accent and improving my speaking clarity. Practicing shadowing. Shadowing is a technique where you listen to a sentence in English and then immediately repeat it. I used to practice shadowing with English news broadcasts. Celebrating progress. Learning a new language is a marathon, not a sprint. Whenever I reached a milestone, such as completing a book or having a conversation without major mistakes, I celebrated. My journey continues. My journey to improve my English was not easy, but it was worth it. I became more fluent and confident, and I could express my thoughts and feelings more clearly. My journey continues, and I look forward to improving my English even more and achieving my goals.